Hey team, what is up? Coach Natalia here, and today I have a really fun full body HIIT class for you. We're going to be getting our strength on, our cardio on, plus we're going to get a little brain teaser action in there as well. So my challenge for you today is not afraid to be bad at a couple of things. I know, because bad is good today. So take a huge breath in with me, one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, fill that sucker up. Exhale everything out that isn't serving you. Give it a little shake out. Gorgeous team. Plant those feet underneath your shoulders and then roll your shoulders forward, up, and down. Nice, big, juicy shoulder furrows right here. Allow them to be giant. Gorgeous. Just another 3 for me. Another 2. Last chance and 1. Reverse that. All the way up and over. It's like you're shrugging something off that you do not need. It's a little flick of the hands, maybe. Yeah? Allow it to be extravagant. Then see if you can bring the hands into the game. Get a little bit bigger with that shoulder roll. We're going to be doing some shoulder presses today, so we want to make sure that joint is feeling nice and open. Last 3 for me. Last 2. Last 1, open up the feet if you need to. Toes can be pointed out at 45 degrees, and we're dropping into an air squat. I want you to think about rolling those shoulders back just a little bit as you drop down into that squat so that we're not hunched over or fighting that nice, beautiful posture right away. Now from here, I want you to plug your feet into the earth, press the ground away to really send your head all the way up to the sky. Gorgeous. Now, we're gonna add on just a little something. Next time you come up, heel raise. Boom. Yeah. We're pressing into the earth. We're finding a really nice solid pop up right here, preparing for some jumps later on, really getting the feet ready. Think about your inner thighs locking in together, not allowing anything to pull to the outside. Meet me at the top. We're going to hold it there in 3, 2, hold it there in 1. Find your stability. Look over your right shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. Come back to me. See if you can look up. Look down, look towards me, slowly roll it down, give it a little shake out. Gorgeous. Open up the feet even wider, hands up nice and big, opposite toe touch. Yeah, doesn't have to go all the way down. This is just our warm up, but we're getting the back of the thighs ready to go. Beautiful. Last 3, last 2, last 1. We're going to go into a side lunge now. Flip it down and down. Toes pointing towards me for this bad boy, as well as your knees, keeping that chest up nice and high. Simple bend in the front of the hips. Yeah, finding that stretch in the inner thighs, side to side. Killing it. Last 3. Beautiful. Last 2. Last 1. Final thing right here, we're gonna go cross, open, cross, open. Yes, it's alternating the front foot, allowing it to be soft. Yeah, really feeling the spring in the toes. Just another 8 more seconds right here. Maybe you speed it up just a little bit if you're ready. Hey, last 3, last 2, and shake it out. 1. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous team. So here's what's going to be happening in our workout today. We're going to have 2 sets of work. That's going to be a strength move with weights, a body weight strength move, and then a cardio move. We're going to go through that 3 times. We're going to do 2 sets that look like that. Then we're going to do a cardio push at the end. Yeah? So really simple format of class today. You're going to know what's going to happen. Therefore, I want you to go hard throughout the class. Yeah? Our first move is going to be a dumbbell neutral grip curl to press. So neutral means that the hands are facing each other. But first I want you to create that nice solid base. Feet underneath the hips, shoulders rolled forward, up, plug them down. Then you're gonna curl, palms facing each other. Exhale as you press up towards the ceiling, bring it back and down. I'm looking for about 8 of these. And what I want you to focus on, don't allow the rib cage to go, don't allow the shoulders to go crazy. Everything else is super solid. Here we go. So, as we go through this circuit and all of them, what you'll realize is that we go from being a little bit more serious, right? This, I want you to do right, to a little bit more playful, where it's okay to not quite get it, right? Here, I want you to focus in on your form. This is a standing plank position. Core is tight. That means belly buttons into the spine. Glutes are on fire, even as you press up that weight to the sky. But as we drop those weights, you have a little bit more freedom to not quite get it, but it is okay. For this one, we're gonna do alternating body weight lunges all the way out beyond your mat, yeah? Here we go. I know, I'm like about to step outside of this tempo right now. I apologize for this horizontal movement in a vertical space. But you know what? Sometimes we gotta just take up space. Let me see the stretch from that inner thigh. Know that this center place, this is neutral. So we're falling away from it. Boom, we're coming back to it. Allow it to be dynamic. Have fun with it. Play with it. Fall. Give me power on the way back. Nice. Last 3 and rest. Gorgeous. Now this is the part. This is the challenge. 2 crisscrosses. 2 what I like to call open birds. So you've seen the first part already. It's a criss. It's a cross. Now we're gonna go to one side. I'm gonna go to my left shoulder. Open up. Open up. So criss. Cross one shoulder, the other shoulder, yes? Or you can think 1 foot, 1 foot. Start by just following my feet. Then, if you can, add in the arms. Crisscross, open bird. Yeah, crisscross, open bird. If you're like, Natalia, this is too much. Just give me the crisscrosses. Just give me the open bird. Just give me the feet. But if you can, embrace this moment, especially if you're in a little bit of a brain confusion, and just go for it. Crisscross, open bird. Pow, pow. I'm sending my elbows back, hitting something behind me like it deserves it. Let it rest, let it rest, let it rest. It is really good for us as adults to do something that we're not good at. So if you're like, oh my God, why am I here right now? This is probably the best place for you to be. If you're like, I got this, then just enjoy, have fun. Ignore what I'm saying right now. Yeah, just live in your abilities and love them. But if you're someone who's like, this is so hard, this is such a coordination challenge, embrace that. If you need to, slow it down, right? Break it down 1 step at a time. But I want you to be all right, not quite getting it right. This neutral grip, curl to press, I want you to get that right, because if you start to load up the low back, don't squeeze the glutes, don't engage the core, you can get injured. This other one, it's mostly just your ego that will get injured, and that's okay, yeah? We can train ourselves out of that one. Roll the shoulders back, curl, press, yes. Finding your feet, and if you're someone who's struggling with some of those other moves, indulge in this move. Indulge in the simplicity of what it means to lift up some heavy weights overhead. Yeah? That's a gorgeous, gorgeous thing. And sometimes the simplest things allow us the greatest freedom to work the hardest. So do it. Go for it. Last 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop that weight. It's that lateral lunge. And I want to see you get at least 3 inches taller in this one, right? It's a McDonald's arch up and over. McDonald's arch up and over. Get tall, fall, boom. Yeah, it's almost like they don't know what's happening. And then we're there, and we're catching ourselves through our feet. How quiet can you be? I can hear you right now. Yes. All the way. Let me see. Ball to heel, right? It's toe ball heel as you land, heel ball toe as you come back up. Boom. How quiet can you be? No noise at all. Not even the crinkling of the knees. Let's go. Last 3, 2, breathe. It's our moment. Criss, cross, open, open. Yeah? If you've got it, up the ante, go a little bit faster. If you haven't got it, that's all I want you to focus on, right? Allow yourself to be bad at something. You will figure it out. As much as you're struggling right now, you might wake up tomorrow and suddenly get it, because that's how our brains work sometimes. You have to go through that struggle, and then you'll find it. Crisscross, go. Open, open. It takes time sometimes. Sometimes there's no hack. There's no working smarter versus working harder. Sometimes you do just have to work hard, put in the time, and then you will have that skill for life. And this is that moment if you don't have it already. Let's go. Last 8 seconds. Hey, give a slight bend through the knees so you can keep it fast. Last 3, 2, 1, breathe. Nice. Guess what? One more round of this and that is it. Then that's over. The torture for this part of class is done. That also means we only get one more shot at this. So we have 3 moves. We have our strength move with weights, our body weight move, our cardio move. All of these are dealing with a different part of our body, upper body, lower body, cardio system. So I want you to take advantage of the 30 seconds you have for each of these things and push it to the maximum. We're doing a curl to press. After that, we're going to the lower body. You can exhaust your upper body right now. And I'm gonna tell you that our next strength move is for the lower body. So this is your chance, yeah? Go for it. Maybe you get one more rep in. Maybe you slow down that descent, that eccentric contraction as you lower down just a little bit more. Yeah? See if you can give me just a little bit more out of this exercise, right? Let me give you that power on the way up, control on the way down, full range of motion, and then on top of that, maybe you get one more rep in, even if it takes you outside of your time stamp. Go for it, right? This is a moment you're working for yourself. Dig into it. Strength to the maximum. Push it out. Last 3 seconds. Last 2. Last 1. Let it rest. You get to drop it. Now we're working for the lower body. It's a fall. It's a recover. How quiet can you be? And then on top of that, I'm going to challenge you to add just a little bit more speed than you are already. Find your neutral ground. One leg up. Boom. Fall. Recover. Fall. Recover. As you're going a little bit faster, do not let that leg shrink on you. Do not get smaller on me, right? First we're big, first we're tall, then we add speed, go. You're adding speed by that push away, boom. It's from the outside of the body in. Concentrate that effort by pressing the earth away. It's a jump, it's a one-legged jump with support from the inner thigh. Let's go. Last 3, 2, 1, Take a moment, take a beat. Now, whatever you're doing for this 30 seconds, whether it looks like what I'm doing or not, we're going for a 30-second push. We get a minute and a half break after this. So my challenge to you is to get that heart rate up. Maybe you're doing one half of this move or the other half of this move. Maybe you're going a little bit slower. Maybe you're going really, really fast, but whatever you're doing, you're going for it. 30 seconds all out. Let's go. Crisscross, open, go, go. Now, if you have this move, notice I'm staying a little bit low, right? I'm not lofting this moment. I'm actually keeping it pretty tight. Hey, crisscross, open, open. Nice, go for it. Hey, this is kind of like your really cool football player in my mind. Maybe it's a Disney player, football player, or like in musical theater land right now. Last 3, 2, rest. Found out recently that in the 80s it was an actual thing to be in a gang, a dance gang, and this guy's dad was in it, and they would go to bars and stuff and challenge people to dance battles, and it's the first time I ever wish I was around for the 80s. Anyway, okay, we're switching out our weights right now for a goblet squat, so I only need 1 weight from you, and like I said, now, our weighted exercise is for the lower half. So our upper body is going to get a little bit of a break. And we're going to dig into that lower body a little bit more, generate a lot of body heat, and leave here feeling really, really good. You are about halfway through the meat of this workout. We're going to have that cardio push at the end, but as far as really pushing, you're like halfway there, yeah? So congratulations, you're killing it already. Let's keep going. For our goblet squat, I want you to bring this thing up to your heart center, palms facing up, shoulders are still plugged down, just like they were for our shoulder press. Feet about hip width apart, toes pointing out, and we just drop into our squat. Yeah, that means that our chest isn't falling forward or back. We're just thinking about the hips going down and the hips coming right back up again. Plug into the earth to press the hips away. Now, what I want you to think about for this action are your hips. Your hips going down your hips going back up again. Pull your focus towards your hip joint. So instead of thinking, how low can I go because my chest is falling up and down, I really want you to think about how much is the front of my hip crease going down and up again. Last 3, 2, and rest. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Come on down with me. We're going for a Russian twist. First round, keep your feet on the ground. Focus on elongating through the back. Take it back about 45 degrees. Hands together. Let's put fists together. And then think one side and then the other. So I'm almost punching my fists together right here. And then seeing how much I can twist that punch side to side. With that, our whole shoulder joint is opening up side to side. So I'm really thinking about how much of a difference I can make between my hips and my shoulders as I twist. Last 3, 2, 1, come on up. Come on up, come on up. Yeah, that transition is a part of the work. We have a double punch to a skater. Fist up, Kobe style. You're gonna give me a punch, then we're gonna drop down on that diagonal, drop down on that diagonal. That front knee is slightly bent. So I wanna see you looking side to side. Give me a little punch side, drop it down side for that punch. Let it start from the hip, yeah? Double punch, drop down, double punch, drop down, go, ha, right? And same rules apply here as they did for that first round. If this feels a little crazy for your brain, just do one part or the other. You can start with just that double punch. You can start with just that skater and then combine them. Last 3, last 2, last 1, rest. Yeah, rest. There are so many different ways that we get to move, so many different things to be good at when it comes to moving our body through space. For this one, an unexpected challenge might be the fact that you have to look side to side, right? We're not often used to having to change the direction of our gaze like that. So if you start to feel dizzy, give yourself a moment, but know that's a part of what we're working on right here, is our peripherals, is our ability to switch our focus. So the next time we go into that, I want you to find something on the side to side, punch it, and then know that that gaze is still going there for your skater and your skater. Yeah, so that no matter which way you're looking in space, you know where your body is. Grab those weights. Round number 2, goblet squat. Indulge in this strength moment. Let's move. See if you can give me 10 reps right here. 10 beautiful reps. And before you add more reps, because you're like, I got this, killing it, I want you to see if you can go a little bit lower first. Go a little bit slower on the descent, a little bit more power in the ascent. Those are the 3 elements that are going to get your squat more powerful and that weight higher faster. Last 3, 2, and rest. Come on down, come on down. Now, level 1, we did feet on the ground. Level 2, if you'd like it, feet can come off the ground, but if you're doing level 2, I don't want things to get shallow. I don't want things to get weird. Yeah, so take a moment, put your heels down, feel what it's like to have that really elongated spine. Now, see if you can bring your feet off, keeping all of that going. Yeah, you can be bad at this, but this is the moment I am going to challenge you to be elegant as well. Yeah, finding that twist. Nice, team. Maybe those inner thighs are really locked together. Last 3, 2, and rest. Gorgeous, come on up. Whew. Getting sweaty. The endorphins are rolling. I'm into it. Reminder, we have a double punch with a skater. Double punch, whew, allow it to go from the hip, boo, hip, boo, yes, and drop down, yes. If you've got it, you're getting a little bit more comfortable with it, find your own speed, find your own tempo. If you need it, I'm always here for you. I'll shout out what we're doing. Team, fists up. Give me a double punch, drop it down, skater, skater, double punch. Drop it down, skater, skater. Again, it might be a moment when your brain's like, I don't know what's happening. Allow that to happen. Unless you trip over yourself, you fall and roll to the side of the room. This is not an exercise that will hurt you, right? So we don't have to be as precious with it as we would if we were holding weights. Allow that to give you some freedom. Last 3, 2, 1, go. Right? As soon as we lift up weights, we want to be careful that we're not loading up the body improperly. This is a moment when we're just moving our bodies, and our bodies are built to move, right? So indulge in that. And that's what I mean by it's okay to be bad at this. It's okay to not look exactly like me. It's okay to kind of fumble and struggle with what's happening with these punches, because either way, you're moving your body, you're figuring it out, and that's what your body needs, right? We cannot intellectualize our way into all of our learning situations. Sometimes we have to physically move through the process, get it wrong the same way that we get a math problem wrong in order to get it right. This might be your moment, yeah? We have one last round of work, team, and then we get to do a cardio push and we're out of here. So this is the last time you are lifting up these weights. Last time I'm gonna say it today. Indulge in this moment. Shoulders back, drop it down. Plug into the earth. Bend the knees, bend the front of the hips. Those are the parts that are moving us up and down. The core is engaged, that we're not falling forward, not falling back. If you're someone like me, you got long long femur bones, your squat might not be as low as other people. That's okay. Stop when you start to feel things getting funky, and then come right back up again with power. Last 3, 2, we're out. We're out. Russian twist, we're coming on down to the ground. I care more in this Russian twist about how far back you are than if your feet are off the ground. Yes, I'm gonna say that again. I care more about how far back you are than if your feet are off the ground. So whatever you need to find the work right here, finding that twist. This is all about our obliques. So if you're just hanging out in the middle right here, we're not getting them. Find that twist. This is helping us later for our punches. If that helps you think about it, you can even add in a punch right here. It's all of that twisting cross-body work that we're going for right here. Last 3 seconds, give me a few more, stay with it. Last 2, 1, whoo, out of there. Out of there. And now, we get to do the fun part, right? We get to do the dancing part. We get to do the part with a little bit of play in it. Have fun. Dig into the work, have fun. Can you go a little bit faster? If you have this, show it off. Show me how powerful you can be. Boom, boom, drop, boom, boom, right? Can you hit the ground every single time? Let's go. Punch it out, drop it down, go. Punch it out, drop it out, go. Your arms are slingshots and your legs are powerhouses. Move. Last 15 seconds, stay with it, stay with that work, dig into that work. Find your edge. Last 10 seconds of this work, you get a nice juicy break after this, so dive in, go for it. Last 5 seconds, keep working. Last 3, 2, rest. Rest. Killing machines out there, yeah? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Take a beat for the mind and for the body. For our cardio, we have 3 rounds of work. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And this is our brain teaser. Remember when I said that at the top of class? We're combining all of the cardio moves that we've done in this class. So it goes crisscross, bird. Am I right? Yes, bird, excuse me. Then we're gonna do a double punch. Then we're gonna drop it down. We'll do that again for Natalia. Yeah? Crisscross, open bird, boom, boom, double punch, drop it down, and you're gonna need a mode of and reset. So, real time all together, it goes crisscross, bird, bird, double punch, drop it down, and crisscross, open, bird, bird, punch, skater, drop it down, and, yeah, just like that. It's okay to be bad, it's okay to fumble. I'm gonna be here the whole time with you doing it. We're gonna start off the first round a little bit slower, And then we're gonna speed up as we go. If you have it, dive in right away. And if you need it, plug into just one move, yeah? We start with our crisscross. Crisscross, bird, open, open, double punch, drop it down, skater. And crisscross, bird, double punch, drop it down, and crisscross, bird, ha, ha, open, punch, drop it down. Last one, crisscross, open, bird, punch it out, drop it down, and out. Rest, rest, rest. There's so many different ways to learn. There's so many different ways to move. And we're challenging it right here. So if this is your first time doing something like this, it is okay to be bad at it. Dive into that feeling. Allow there to be a moment of confusion. Whatever you do, just kind of keep it moving. Yeah, keep it moving. Drop in when you have it with me. If not, keep the body moving. 30 seconds, we're speeding it up. Crisscross, open, punch, drop, and crisscross, open, hey, punch, drop, and crisscross, open, ha, punch, drop, again, crisscross, open, hey, punch, drop. Last one, crisscross, go, bird, hey, punch, drop. Last time, last time. Now, you do you, whatever you need, yeah? If you've got it, your own timing. I'm gonna kind of shut up a little bit on this one so that you can go your own timing. I will be here, plug in with me if you need it. How fast can you go? How big can you be? Can you give me that snap? Can you drop down all the way? Can you keep it tight? Yeah, 30 seconds, go. Can you keep it tight? Open. Hey, drop, cross, open, punch, drop. Your timing, team, let's go. You have 15 seconds to make this part of class yours, whatever it looks like. Your version, keep the body moving. Keep the body moving. Indulge in your ability to move. Go, go, and rest. Woo. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Take a moment, breathe, take a walk around. How does your body feel right now versus when you started moving? Feel the tingles in the body, feel the heart pumping, the blood moving. Oh, what a gift, right? Bring the right arm across. Huge breath into the belly, into the chest. Let it go. Gorgeous, same thing other side. How did that feel, team? Especially for those of you for whom this was a little bit of a new experience. Yeah, it can be really scary to be bad at things. So much in our lives, we're not allowed to be bad, right? If we're bad at a relationship, it ends. If we're bad at a job, we're fired. But this is a moment when we can practice and play, and it is okay. And I think that's just something that's really, really beautiful. We need more of it in our lives, and so take advantage of it when you have the opportunity. Or just, if you need something, grab something. We're gonna grab one foot, finding a little quad stretch. Think about tucking the tailbone under, sending that, for me, right knee back in space just a little bit without kind of letting the low back go. All right, just the knee back, not the hips. Beautiful. Or just let that leg go. Same thing other side. Planting the feet. Oh my goodness, my balance today is like a little all over the place. I think it's because I've got full sweat in my eyelashes right now, so the whole world is kind of, looks a little dusty. Not dusty, it looks a little twinkly, really. It's sparkly. You look gorgeous out there. Beautiful. Open up the legs for me. Hands nice and big. Same thing as the top of our warm-up, except now we're reaching down with a little bit of indulgence. Reach one arm, finding that twist. Huge breath in and out when you get down there. Then bring it back up. Same thing other side. One more time each side. Huge breath in and out. Gorgeous, bring it up. Last time. Huge breath in and out. Beautiful. Then bring the feet together. Huge breath in. Then hands to heart center, allow the whole thing to melt down. Forward fold. Maybe your hands are underneath your feet. Maybe you cross the elbows, really allowing the weight of the head to drop down towards the earth. Ooh, maybe find just a tiny bit of movement in the legs, allowing yourself to stretch through the backs of the hips. And then from here, I want you to bend your left knee and then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, finding a twist. Melt it down. Same thing other side, bend the right knee, open up the left arm, finding a twist, maybe look up towards the ceiling. Drop it down, beautiful. Bend the knees, dropping the tailbone down, roll up one vertebra at a time, coming up to a really beautiful standing position. Bend your knees, hands come up. Give me a side bend, up and over towards one side, up and over towards the other. Find the center, open up the chest, twinkle the fingers down onto your body. And team, amazing work. I will see you next time and have an amazing rest of your day.